They sat across from me at my kitchen table, their faces tight with that quiet, intense worry that children get when they think their parents have become a problem to solve. My oldest son had a tablet open, scrolling through budget calculators, while my daughter kept shifting in her chair, adjusting a pile of brochures she had brought along. They weren't trying to be mean, they were just trying to look at the math. The math, unfortunately, was brutal. My lifelong career had wrapped up, the final paychecks had cleared, and when the dust settled, my entire financial future came down to a single monthly Social Security check. That was it. No massive corporate pension, no overflowing stock portfolio, and no secret inheritance waiting to rescue me. Just a modest deposit from the government every month. My son looked up from his screen, cleared his throat, and said the words that had been hanging in the air for weeks. He suggested that it was time to sell the house, look into shared senior living spaces, or maybe move into a small room in his basement to save on expenses. They thought they were offering me a safety net, but to me, it felt like a cage. I looked around the home I had spent years maintaining, out the window at the gray, freezing winter sky, and realized that if I stayed, my world was going to shrink down to nothing. I would be counting pennies for the rest of my days, choosing between fixing a broken appliance or buying fresh groceries, completely dependent on the charity of my family. I refused to let my story end with a shrinking life. That night after they left, I started looking for a third option. I didn't want to just survive cheaper. I wanted to live better. And that search led me to pack 2 suitcases, hand over the keys to the house, and board a one-way flight to the Philippines. If you are facing a retirement where the numbers just do not add up, or if you are staring at a Social Security check wondering how it is supposed to cover rent, health care, and groceries all at once, I want you to listen closely to what I am about to tell you. Moving abroad is not a wild, reckless fantasy for the young. It is a practical, powerful strategy for seniors who want to reclaim their independence. The first major lesson you learn when you step out of the traditional retirement box is that the value of your money changes depending on where you stand. Back home, a fixed income feels like a slow financial tightening around your neck. The cost of basic utilities goes up, property taxes rise, insurance premiums skyrocket, and the simple act of driving to the supermarket becomes an expensive chore. You are constantly on the defensive, trying to protect what little you have left. When you relocate to a place like the Philippines, the dynamic completely flips. Your modest fixed income transforms into a powerful tool. Suddenly, you are no longer just scraping by. You are operating with financial breathing room. Think about the largest expense in any budget: housing. In most major Western cities, trying to find a safe, clean apartment on a standard Social Security budget is nearly impossible. You are forced into rundown neighborhoods or isolated areas. Out here, that exact same monthly amount allows you to secure a beautiful, modern condominium with a view of the ocean or a quiet house in a friendly neighborhood. You go from worrying about eviction or rent hikes to enjoying a private balcony where you can drink your morning coffee in peace. But it goes much deeper than just the price of rent. It is about the daily cost of existence. When you walk into a local market in a Filipino town, you are not shocked by inflation at the cash register. Fresh fish caught that morning, tropical fruits picked at their peak, and locally grown vegetables cost a fraction of what you would pay for pale, imported goods back home. Eating well becomes a pleasure instead of a calculated luxury. You can actually afford to dine out at local restaurants, try new dishes, and treat friends without checking your bank balance beforehand on your phone. Then there is the issue that keeps every aging person awake at night: healthcare. The medical system back home is designed to create anxiety. Even with insurance, a single major illness or an unexpected dental emergency can instantly wipe out a lifetime of modest savings. It makes people hesitant to see a doctor when they feel sick, which only makes things worse in the long run. In the Philippines, the approach to medical care is completely refreshing. Major cities boast state-of-the-art hospitals with Western-trained, English-speaking doctors who take the time to sit down and actually talk to you as a human being. The cost of a standard consultation, a routine lab test, or a dental procedure is so low that you can easily pay for it directly out of your monthly budget without ever filing an insurance claim. Even prescription medications, which are a massive drain on seniors elsewhere, are highly affordable and accessible. Knowing that a medical issue will not ruin you financially brings a level of peace of mind that money truly cannot buy. However, the financial aspect is only half the equation. The real magic of making a move like this is the profound shift in your social life and daily environment. Back home, retirement can become incredibly isolating. Neighbors are busy working, families are caught up in their own chaotic schedules, and the community structures often ignore older people. You can easily spend days alone in an empty house, with the television acting as your only companion. The world moves fast, and it often feels like it is moving right past you. The culture in the Philippines treats aging entirely differently. Here, seniors are respected, valued, and integrated into daily life. When you walk down the street, people greeted you with genuine warmth and kindness. There is a deep-seated cultural respect for elders that makes you feel welcome the moment you arrive. Because the cost of living is manageable, you also find yourself with the freedom to build a vibrant social circle. You are surrounded by a thriving community of fellow expats, men and women who also refuse to let their fixed incomes dictate the quality of their remaining years. You will find yourself meeting up for casual breakfast by the beach, joining local community projects, exploring nearby islands, or just sitting together at a seaside cafe swapping stories. You become part of a tribe of adventurers who understand exactly what it means to choose life over survival. The climate itself plays a massive role in how you feel every single day. Say goodbye to freezing winters, shoveling snow, slipping on icy sidewalks, and spending half your income on heating bills. The constant tropical warmth does wonders for old aches and pains. You spend your days outside, walking along the shore, breathing in the ocean air, and soaking up the sun. It naturally encourages an active lifestyle that keeps you moving, keeps you healthy, and keeps you feeling young. If you're watching this right now and feeling that familiar weight of financial anxiety, I want to challenge you to expand your imagination. Do not let society tell you that your options are limited to a cramped apartment or a room in a relative's house just because your career has ended. You worked hard for decades. You earned your retirement, and you deserve to enjoy it with dignity and joy. Take the time to do the research. Look into retirement visas. Explore the beautiful coastal towns of the Philippines, and start mapping out what your life could look like if you stop trying to fit into a system that is priced out of your reach. If this message opened your eyes to what is truly possible, take a second right now to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts on making a bold move in retirement. Do not wait for someone else to design your final chapters. Take control of your future, embrace the adventure, and discover how beautiful life can be when you choose to live it on your own terms.